Facebook advertisers, we need to have a little chat about ad copy, about what you're including in your headlines and your primary text, because I see a lot of advertisers being really lazy with their Facebook ad copy now, and they are missing out on tons of leads and sales because of it. Okay, so let me start by showing you what most advertisers are doing when it comes to creating their ad copy. So to do that, I'm in one of our ad accounts. I've actually gone into one of our campaigns that's advertising our done-for-you Facebook advertising services for my agency, and I've grabbed one of the ads. I've gone into it, and we're just going to scroll down to the primary text section for this one. Now, obviously, this is an ad that's actually live and running. So we've written in, primary text. And let me just have a look at the top option. This is something that we've added in and that I'm happy with. So it says, want the best possible ad results without having to do all the work. My specialist agency can create, manage, and optimize your ad campaigns for you. And we have a track record of delivering outstanding results for our clients. To find out more, you can book a free call with us. And then there's a link, right? So relatively short, gets the points across, main benefits of having us do your ad campaigns for you. Like, that's good primary text. I'm happy with that one. And we've added in a bunch of other options here. But what most people are doing is they're coming in and they're writing in something like that for their product or service, and then they are just scrolling down and letting Meta do the rest in terms of primary text options. So they are relying on, you can see here, Advantage Plus creative text generation. And then they might come in here and apply all text variations, click certain ones, and they don't really give it much thought. They just think, I just need to enter in a little bit of information into one primary text, and Meta's AI will just do the rest for me. And they go ahead and select it and run with it. Now, I want to be very clear here. I am absolutely not against using Meta's AI or any other AI tools to help write ad copy. We do that all the time. We're literally using Meta's AI, Google's AI, ChatGPT, like every day when it comes to creating campaigns, creating new ads and things like that. But you can't be lazy with it. You can't just come in, enter in something that's not that great because you're not really planning on using it as a suggestion, and then just go ahead and use all the options without giving it much thought. And I wanted to give you some examples here of why you don't want to do that. So based on the information that we've written in for our primary text, here's what one of the options that Meta's come up with here, right? Enhance the efficiency and success of your advertising campaigns with our expert agency. Like, it's okay, but it's not great, is it? It's not as good as what we had in there. It just sounds a little off. You could use it. Would it get you the best possible results? No. Let me scroll down a little bit further. I'm just going to highlight a few. I'm not going to go through every single one, because like I said, some of them are good, some of them not so. This bottom one down here. Want to take your ad campaigns to the next level? Say goodbye to manual effort and hello to outstanding results. Book a free call with us today at the link. Now, does that sound like primary text for a done-for-you ad, as in my agency will run your ads for you? Or does that sound like a primary text instead for like a consulting coaching style offer? I'm not sure. Meta doesn't often always have the context. Like, the AI doesn't know exactly how you're positioning the offer and how it might compare to other offers that you have, and therefore you need to distinguish between them in your ad copy, and therefore they can create options like this where you just go, that's not quite right. The other thing I wanted to mention about this example here is that we've entered in like 4 different options here. We've given a lot of information, we've run a lot of ads, we've spent a lot of money within this ad account. Meta has a really good idea. So these options that I've just highlighted, whilst they're not perfect, you don't just want to go ahead and use them, especially not this bottom one. I don't think that's right for this ad specifically and the offer, the done-for-you nature of the offer. But we're getting options here that are pretty decent, pretty good, because Meta has a lot of information, they have a lot of data to use. If you've got a relatively new ad account, that is absolutely not going to be the case. If you just enter in something that's half decent into the top option and then let Meta create lots of suggestions, they could be well off. You have to go through and be the filter. Absolutely take a look at what Meta's provided and take it, change it where necessary, decide, no, I'm not going to use that one, yes, I'm going to use that one, and that's a much better way to go about doing things. Okay, so let me show you a different scenario that you might run into. I've just jumped over to another ad of ours. Now, this is actually advertising something different. It's not our done-for-you services. This is advertising our mentorship program. So obviously the copy and things are a little bit different, and I want to talk about headlines in this one as well. So again, I've selected one of the ads. You can see the creative just sort of whittering away in the background, and then we're going to have a look at the text options, the copy options, right? So if we scroll down to that section, we come here. So we've entered in one option here. You can read through it if you want. It's information about our mentorship program, right? Fairly simple, straightforward. And then Meta has created some primary text options using their AI, and we've actually used a bunch of them. We think they're great. Like this top one, tired of wasting money on Facebook ads that don't deliver? We'll mentor you daily to explode your revenue. Limited spots available, apply now and transform your ad game. That's perfectly good primary text, very happy to go ahead with that. So like I said, I wanted to provide a balanced standpoint here. So we just went ahead and ticked that and used that one. Same with the next one, right? Tired of throwing money at Facebook ads without seeing results? We'll mentor you daily to explode your revenue. Apply now and transform your ad game. So again, a good one. We're going to go ahead and use that. So we've actually used 3 of the 5 primary text AI generated options. So there are absolute scenarios where you can just go ahead and use it. Then we scroll down to this headline section, okay? And this is where you as the advertiser, having context around your ad, around the offer, who it's being advertised to is so important. That's stuff that Meta as AI systems for creating copy, creating headlines, they can't have, right? They're just gonna look at what works best in terms of across the board here. They can't be like, okay, well, there's nuances with your particular business and this particular offer. I'll explain what I mean. So we've written in a bunch of options here, and the best performer is this top one, want me to mentor you. Now, why does that work? Because here we're advertising my mentorship program. The only people that are going to be interested in that, that are going to want to book a call, are people who already know who I am. They've either already watched my content for a while, they've seen lots and lots of ads pop up, because we do a lot of advertising on Facebook and Instagram, unsurprisingly. So they know who I am. So having a headline like "Want me to mentor you" can work really well for my ads for this offer. It would not work well for other businesses or to cold audiences. And that's why Meta would never suggest something like that headline. Their AI is not going to do that because they're using options that work well across the board. They don't have the specific context of my situation, okay? And actually, if we have a look at the headline suggestions, we haven't used any of them, and I think a lot of them are not very good. Okay, so we've got here, unlock revenue growth with Admasters 365. So that's what we call a mentorship program, Admasters 365. But people don't know that. That's not like a term that people are going to be familiar with. So including that in the headline is just pointless. Like it doesn't matter. They know who I am. They don't know the name of the mentorship program when we're advertising this offer. Okay, we've got one down here, unlock your business potential. Too broad. We definitely need it to be more specific, either to me, want me to mentor you, or you can see that the options we've got is like one-to-one Facebook ads mentorship, Meta ads mentorship, that, very specific descriptive headline. So whereas with this ad, Meta's AI did a good job with the primary text and we used some of those options, I don't think it did a very good job with the headlines, and therefore we didn't use it. And it's never going to come up with headline options like want me to mentor you that we know we can use, because this ad is being put in front of a warm audience and people who already recognize me. So here's a third example ad, and I wanted to highlight this one because the issues that the automatically generated ad copy, the AI generated ad copy has thrown up are different to the previous 2 examples. So I wanted to cover bases here because what you see might be different. Just to explain a little bit of the context around this ad. So this ad is advertising our Facebook Ads Mastery program, which is a school community with course material and things along those lines, and lots of interaction from me and my team. And this offer is targeted at all different types of Facebook and Instagram advertisers, but this ad specifically is aimed at people who are freelancers or marketing agency owners that offer Facebook and Instagram ads as a service to their clients. And the angle of this ad is sign up to Facebook Ads Mastery, learn how to produce better Facebook and Instagram ads that get better results for your clients, therefore you'll retain your clients, therefore you'll grow your business. So that angle is quite different to another ad that we might have for Facebook Ads Mastery offer, where it's directly at business owners or people running ads for their own business. Like that ad's going to be quite different. And again, Meta's not always going to have that context. Like the AI is not going to be able to know, okay, this ad is aimed at this section of the market, therefore the messaging and the ad copy is going to be very different than if it's aimed at a different section of the market. So I just wanted to explain the context. And let me give you an example of what we've written in, and I'll compare it to the AI generated ones and why what we've written is so much better. Okay, so first primary text. I've condensed everything I've learned from spending 50+ million on Meta ads into one insane bundle. Just by the way, as a quick aside, we created this ad a long time ago and we've actually spent way more than 50 million. We looked in the last 180 days alone, just recently, we spent $28 million, and I've had an agency for 9 years, so we've spent well over 100, probably more, but this has already been running, so we're leaving it as is. From starting at 0 to generating over 200 million in revenue for over 2,000 clients. Again, that number's going to be way higher. We need to update them. And then we've got some testimonials in here, some little quotes. James learned more in a week than anywhere else. Robert shared, this is the very first community where I find valuable answers to my business. Abdulaziz said, this video has some of the most valuable content I've ever seen when it comes to Meta ads, and that's just one of hundreds of training videos. Join today and get hundreds of advanced training videos, behind the scene account audits, weekly live training and Q&As, right? So let's go down. So that's one of the examples here, and we've added in some other ones, but let's go down. and have a look at some of what Meta has generated. So we've got this top one here. Boost your Meta ads game. Join our exclusive community of over 450 like-minded advertisers. There's actually over 800 people in there. I don't know why Meta's done 450 in there. And get access to advanced training, behind-the-scenes account audits, weekly live trainings and Q&As, monthly group sessions with me, Ben Heath, and more. Don't miss out on this game-changing opportunity for your business success. Okay, so that's fine, but why is it not as good as what we produce? Well, firstly, it's just one block. It's not formatted nicely. You can see in our examples, we've got like the various points broken down, right? You know, hundreds of advanced trainings, behind the scenes, weekly live, all that sort of stuff, right? So that's a big advantage to be able to format it and just make the information more consumable. The other big thing here, if we go back up, and we haven't done this in all our primary text, but we have in this top one, is we've got here quotes, testimonials from existing customers. Meta's obviously not going to have those and not going to be able to include those. It would have to just make it up because it's, you know, AI generated ad copy here. They're not going to be able to get that stuff in there. But depending on what you're advertising, that can make a huge difference to your results, being able to include testimonials, quotes, and things that, especially in industries where there is skepticism, like effectively we're selling like a school community with a course, there's a lot of skepticism around that. We want to be able to demonstrate that, you know, that there are other people that are part of this that are getting great results, that are really enjoying it. And that's really going to help us convert with this sort of offer. So any industry where there is skepticism or people are, you know, it's a big decision, they want to assess, okay, do these guys really know what they're doing? Have a look at others, look at reviews, testimonials, all that sort of stuff. Being able to include that in your ad copy is beneficial, and Meta's AI stuff is not going to do that. So like I said, absolutely use what Meta's generating here for you. The more data you have within your ad account, the better it will get. So if you've got a new ad account, not many conversions, not many campaigns run, not many primary text headlines written by you, it's not going to be as good. The more and more you add, the better and better it's going to get. But really see this as time saving as opposed to a replacement for any need for input from you. And I see a lot of Facebook advertisers make the mistake if they just, you know, they pop the link in, Meta's grabbed some information from the website, it's based it on the stuff they've written in, and they've just gone, oh yeah, that'll do, that's fine. And I think they are really missing out on leads and sales because of it. And it's just a little bit of extra effort. You've gone to all this time and effort producing the creative. Why not spend just that little bit of extra time on your headlines, that little bit of extra time on your primary text? It does make a difference. And once you're able to improve your ad copy and your ads start flying, you're going to want to scale. And in this video, I show you one of my favorite ways to scale Facebook ads. A lot of Facebook advertisers get scaling completely wrong and it wrecks their results. You have to do it the right way. This video shows you how.